Welcome to Missouri Sports Talk. I'm your host, Cameron Staley, and today is the intro of the gaming on the channel. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is completely new to me. It was kind of rough trying to get this setup together. I spent a lot of money on a new gaming setup, so I'm very excited to kind of, start this journey with you all. So today, before we start the gaming, because it is only 2:50, I'm a little early. I'm on Central Time, of course, in Missouri. We're doing the Missouri Tigers. These first 10 minutes, it's not going to be 10 minutes on the video, but I want to kind of go through the College Pigskin website. I want to thank them for everything that they've done. All 134 teams, they've put statistics that they know up. So as we see on the screen right here, the program prestige for the Missouri Tigers in College Football 25 is a 3-star. I think that's pretty realistic, but I feel like, you could have put a 4-star. If they had won a national championship by now, they definitely would have been a 4-star. But the thing I do want to point out, a 76 overall defense. I think it's complete BS. I like the offense overall at 89. The team overall is nice at 85. But the defense should be higher, and I definitely will focus on recruiting defense to start this series. So let's look at some more stats that we have here. It shows number 8 in the AP poll to start off this season. Last season, of course, they went 11-2. Their all-time record is a 54% win percentage. We're looking to get that up. And that bowl record, that is one that I'm really looking at besides the national championship. Of course, I want to bring Mizzou the first national championship in the series. But that bowl record, 16-20, I'm looking to win 5 bowls in a row. I know that's a little unrealistic because I'm going to be playing some pretty tough games, but I would like to be 21-20. So, we definitely will lose some games here. Don't be surprised. I feel like this very first game that I'm going to play, it may be rough. This is only an intro video, so in a few hours you'll be seeing the first game, week 1. But I just kind of want to go over everything and meet the team in this video. So, of course, we mentioned the bowl record. 12 conference championships. We're going to keep adding to that. We are definitely going to win a Heisman. That's just a guarantee. So, further down here, of course, for anybody that doesn't really know Mizzou, they have a 71,000 capacity. It's an open roof. They are doing renovations. I don't know exactly if I'm going to be able to do anything with that in the game. I really doubt it. It's not a big deal, though. Turf field built in 1927 here in Columbia, Missouri. Enrollment of 31,000. So some rivals that we see here are Nebraska, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas, Illinois, and Iowa State. The one that I don't really care for restarting is Nebraska. They have a really bad record against them, but that doesn't really play into it. I just don't really care for playing Nebraska. I like Nebraska, so it's not, I'm not sitting here hating on them, but these other 5 will try to focus a little more. Oklahoma and Arkansas, of course, are in the SEC, so we'll be seeing them a lot. The border war, I promise you, this is a promise straight away. Week 1, every single year will be against Kansas. We're going to switch from Faroe to wherever the heck their home field is. A Kansas fan I know will probably have at least one watching this. Kansas fan, please tell me what your all stadium name is. And then year 3 of the cycle, I'll play at Arrowhead Stadium. So I think that'll be kind of fun to switch through the 3. Illinois, I know they're scheduled a lot in these coming years, but I may cancel a few of those. I will definitely play Illinois a lot. And Iowa State, we'll visit that a little bit, but they've kind of got a chokehold on that lead. So I feel like that one won't be super big for us. So here we see the SEC conference. I feel like everybody knows that. But this is a good time to talk about realignment. I wrote everything down in a notebook that I planned on doing. Every single team in every conference. I promise you, SEC will not be touched. Hopefully that doesn't bother anybody. But this is what the SEC will be looking like. The Big Ten will not be touched. The Big 12, we've been having a lot of rumors about them poaching the ACC. So I'm going to be taking Clemson and Florida State and putting them in the Big 12. So you'll have to see what the ACC does. Maybe the Pac-12 comes back. You'll also see that. Maybe the MAC changes a little bit. I'm not a big fan of the odd numbers in conferences. So with them adding Massachusetts at 13, maybe they add one, maybe they lose one. So we'll see what these smaller conferences do. It'll be fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after some technical difficulties, I've got it going. I'm only 7 minutes late, though, so it's not that much of a problem. It's a full house in here. Give us time to make room. Oh, Lord. So everybody's trying to hop on. Servers are... This may be rough, actually. I didn't even really think about that.
Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for.
So I think this is the reveal trailer that they had like early on, like this is the first reveal, if I'm not mistaken. But for anybody that hasn't seen it, I might as well just read it in. And I really hope that none of this music ends up being copyright for anybody, right? This is a very popular song. Oh Lord, I hope you guys are ready. I know I am. Alright, gotta find it right away. Right away. Here we are, the Missouri Tigers. So, let's see. Freshman, varsity, All-American, Heisman. We are going all the way to the start. The hardest mode. So, I guess the revamped passing is the new one, I'm assuming. That kind of sucks that it says crossface disabled. I'm sure they'll figure that one out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the home screen. That's beautiful. The script Tigers helmet there at the bottom. This is nice. This is really nice. So, it seems like Road to College Football Playoffs. That must be like a tournament mode, I'm assuming. Ultimate Team, we all know what Ultimate Team is. And, of course, Dynasty. So, here's Play a Friend and Road to Glory. We will see that soon. My top 3 teams right now, Wake Forest, Appalachian State, and Air Force. So, let me know, out of those 3 teams, we are going to do a running back. So, let me know of those 3 teams, which one you guys want to see. So guys, let's get into it. So if it gives me an option to stick with Coach Drinkwitz, due to an unusually high server load, this mode is currently not available. Wow. Okay, here we go. Now it's importing. All right. I'm gonna keep you guys with me here instead of trying to mess around.
Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Choose your settings and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna go with. I don't think I'm gonna get fired from Mizzou, but I'm still gonna do that. And we're gonna start with 10 minutes. I don't really care for accelerated clock or anything. Auto recruiting, of course, is off. I think that's really all it's given us a chance to do here. So
it's now time to select your team.
Of course,
and now you'll choose. Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own or use an existing one. By creating a custom coach, you will be able to fully customize your coach's backstory, starting skills, and look. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with recruiter. Sorry, I'm messing up my words here. I like the idea of being really good at recruiting, and then I can do the stuff that happens on the field. It's just none of this really looks like me, and I'm not really sure about the customization. You know, I guess this may be what our guy looks like. So here's everything. Let me know if I should change the defense. I don't know if that's exactly what they run. You know, I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna try to find a guy that. No, I won't say. All right. I guess this is gonna be. You know, how about this? I'm gonna go over to a random name generator real quick. I'll see you there. Okay, guys, here we are. Camera looks a little laggy right now, so sorry about that. But here we are. There's a lot of ads, so that may be a reason. I'm not too sure about these names. I don't know if it's on mail. Maybe I should like type in like. If we go with 30 names. I like Flynn Slater's pretty cool, but I don't know. John Malone. None of those names really catch my eye, to put it the nicest. So I guess that's just what I'm gonna have to look like. Man, I just don't really, you know, I just got on the game and I'm already making comments about it, but you know, I feel like you guys could probably understand what I'm coming from here. So
it's time to sign your first coaching contract. Make sure to pay attention to the expectations of the role. These are based on real-life historical records of the school. Failing to meet the university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and potentially have you looking for a new job when the coaching carousel rolls around.
Okay, so the goal here is to win 7 games. All right, we are a level 1 head coach here, though, so I guess we'll see. All right, here we are. Oh boy. This is, so here's Dynasty Central. We will definitely, I will be tweaking sliders as we go. I'm not going to follow any certain thing. So let's look at the roster first, and I may end off the video there. So first, our quarterbacks, of course, is Brady Cook. He is an 88. I really like that. Sam Horn under him possibly has 2 years with us as a starter, I should say. Drew Pine here, I believe he went to Notre Dame and then he transferred in to be a 3rd string, which I'm not completely sure about. Here's Harold Blood and Aiden Glover, I think. Sorry, Aiden, if you're watching and I mispronounced that. Nate Noel, I'm very excited about with Marcus Carroll. These two are going to be crazy together. And no fullbacks. Okay, Luther Burden, Theo Weiss, and Mookie Cooper as our 3. That's going to be a fun one with Mekhi Miller. He will be getting some time, and so is Marquise Johnson. Lower down the board, we will definitely see some of these guys later on. We won't at the moment, though. Brett Norfleet absolutely will be our guy. So left tackle will need some help. We have Mike Rutherford here now. I think I'll be okay if he's there for his 2 years playing. But other than that, you know, Caden Green, we could knock him outside and put Logan Reichart in a starting position, but he is a redshirt freshman, so we may see about that. Javen Richardson here, Talon Chandler, Connor Tolleson, of course, everybody knows Connor. Cameron Johnson here. Who else? Here's Ryan Jossis, he's a freshman. I know him a little bit. Left end here, Johnny Walker is our starter. we've got some good players on this team. I don't really understand, looking at the defensive line early, why this team has such a low defensive rating. Got guys like Sterling Webb on the team. I don't see Jaden Frick, which that does bother me because I may have him on the show at some point here soon. So Tommy Reese, of course, you saw. Corey Flagg, Chuck Hicks. This is just an absolutely stacked team. I still don't know. The defense does show on the screen right now. It's an 85 though, which is weird. But Toriano Pride is their #1 transfer, in my opinion, of course, from Clemson. He comes here, and he's our corner #1 in the game. We got guys like Greco here, Deloach down the board. For the safeties, Greg Swift will be our starter. We will definitely look to upgrade once Swift is done. And Dalen, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, Dalen Carnell and Marvin Burks are our 2 guys there at strong safety. Our kicker is Blake Craig. We're probably going to keep him around for his whole career. And the punter is Tom Dimps Maddox. So there's the team. Hopefully this video is not going too long and I don't lose some viewership here. But let's take care of some of the red shirting real quick. Of course, Aiden probably won't be seeing much. And if you're watching the video, you're actually on the Mizzou team and you see me red shirting you right now, there's no hard feelings, but I need to save everybody. But to add on to that, okay, I don't want to redshirt Hafer quite yet, but I believe that EA put in a thing where you can, if you don't play them in 4 games, it'll automatically just redshirt them themselves. So that would be a very nice thing. If some of these guys that I'm not redshirting end up not getting out on the screen, or if some of these guys don't get out on the field, they will be just fine. They'll be redshirted and it'll be like nothing happened basically. So that's a great feature that EA put into this one. So what else is there really to look at here for everybody? I can check out the coaching tree for everybody if you all want. I'm a recruiter, of course. And off screen I will probably kind of look around at this a little bit. We are ranked 10th in the preseason, top 25 I should say. Let's look at the preseason All-Americans though. I want to see if we've got any Mizzou players here. So I'm not seeing any guys on the first team, but of course we have Luther on the second team. Okay, so he's got that little the user icon beside the Mizzou, so that'll be easy to spot them in the SEC once we look at the SEC. So I guess we'll just start the SEC second team. Nobody here, huh? How about the first team? Luther Burden. Really? Yeah. Alright. So automatically, right away, guys, they're hating on us. This was a Murray State game. I am going to change that to a real opponent, though, because I don't want to play an FCS team, if we're going to be honest. So, this is interesting. I don't think that I'm going to schedule Kansas quite yet. Let me know who you all want to see. It really seems like almost everybody's here. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap up this one. We will start recruiting. We will decide who that first week's team is, and we'll get to the first game in the next video. So, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Missouri Sports Talk Gaming. We'll see you next time.